empathy and morals, I have none of these things. None. If you've somehow been tricked into thinking that I do have those things, right? Then that's your problem. I don't give a fuck.
That's nice. That's so funny, man. What are people thinking? Bro felt like the Joker when he said that. Little bro thinks he's GTA RPing IRL, watching so many Dark Knight clips, and he thinks he's the Joker. Cringe when he told his son, I just like chaos. Okay, interesting. More like the Stroker. Correction, he has empathy and moral understanding up until the point his bank account is involved. Ah. A sociopath understanding of empathy and moral difference is they feel nothing. Being partly responsible for countless people's ruining their lives to gambling addiction so much so he is valued at 100 mil by Kick, and so being able to turn on webcam and look his fans at the eyes is telling. An empathetic wouldn't be able to live with themselves. Man, shut the fuck up. Most people would not give a single fuck about other people. Shut the fuck up. This guy lives in a utopic reality where no one has any dark emotions. None of the people have any dark emotions, and everyone loves each other, and no bad things are happening in the world, which what we would like the world to be, but it's not, man. No one gives a fuck, man. Bro just auto lost every argument he will ever engage in. He can never take the high road again. Man, shut the fuck up. Sad to see him fall off. I was subbed for a long time until he started gambling. Then he would just not stop gamble every night at it as well, and curse everyone for himself. Man, what the fuck is wrong with people? Why do they give a fuck, man? Like, who gives a fuck if the guy gambles? Oh, he's influencing people to get addicted. Oh my god, man. You guys are adults, you motherfuckers. Who cares, bro? And if your kid is watching gambling, that's on you, you motherfucker. Don't let him watch gambling. He's a kid. Control what he watches. Be an adult. Be responsible. You don't want someone else to take care of your son, you motherfucker. Take care of your own son, bitch ass. What are these losers saying, man? Cognitive dissonance is hell of a drug. He's wrong, lying to himself. He has morals and knows he has morals. Bro, he's just trolling. Of course he has morals. What the fuck? He spent several hours yelling about 17 and 18-year-old getting together, being bad, coping by pretending not to have any. And he's just to justify whatever gambling-related drama he's into. You know what I noticed recently? A lot of people do not understand irony. That's crazy, man. Like, there are a lot of people who just don't get irony. They don't understand it. It's like yeah, that's so weird. Like, whenever you're being ironic and people like think you're being real is the weirdest thing ever. And then you have to explain that you're being ironic, which is really cringe. His sentence, 100%. The way he said that, you can tell that he does have empathy. And bro, he is just being ironic. He's just trolling people because he knows that's what they want to hear, so he's giving them what they want to hear out of trolling. Like, oh, you think I don't have morals? You're true. I don't have morals. I don't give a fuck about any of you motherfuckers. That's what he's doing. You're not edgy. You do have empathy and morals. You just want to pretend you don't, so you don't feel as bad when you toss them aside for money. And shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Sky's blue. When people he hates start doing something wrong with morals, will return. Man, what the fuck is this shit, man? This is like brain rot. Anyways.
No. They're mad that I called out the Mizkif sponsor thing. Right? So they buried the thread yesterday. And they found anything they could hate me on today, and they posted that, whatever. Just if I can throw some bullshit at them. These people are like so ill, it's unbelievable. Like imagine thinking that I'm not gonna see your play there. Like, that you're just mad about that yesterday's thread. You're just mad. It is what it is.
Wait, what happened? I don't get it. Okay, I need some context.
Zeno catching a glimpse and Kieran 8, and it's not the wrong read.
He wants to be more involved in the fight and the action.
Holy shit.
Already backing to B.
Well.
But a quick read, Com knows what's up. He can hear them already bounding towards that B site.
That was the difference.
The most embarrassing for Dan Clancy.
Okay, so Train Wreck here is fucking brain dead and coked out as usual because Dan did not say anything about banning gambling. He was talking about banning unregulated gambling in the US specifically. Here's the clip.
But the thing that was growing was these unregulated offshore gambling sites. And just for people that don't understand, right, these are sites that there's nobody overlooking to see, for example, what are the odds on the craps tables? Are they, or do they tweak with them? Do they change them? Because they're not regulated. The team decides what they want to do. There's a reason that you have to VPN in and you can't, do it from most major countries. And so the amount of money that was flowing, where our creators was building the community and connection that they formed on Twitch to drive people to these sites, it was a significant amount of money to a small number of creators, and we decided we didn't think that was good for the community. So we decided we banned the unregulated. But in general, there's no problem with streaming gambling. But we do have a problem if you're streaming these unregulated third-party sites.
Right. Get to see this guy on. He doesn't get to,
It's not even a joke at Miz.
So being able to see him change that up and get value, it's really nice.
It's like it was a scripted story.
Now as well,
Twitch bans stake as it is anti-gambling. Amazon takes the DraftKings partnership. The person that was at the forefront of the anti-Gamba now promotes DraftKings, the Amazon licensed gambling thing. It's like you cannot script this.
Also, xQc here is fucking brain dead as well. I'm so sad to say this, but he is. The thing is, he's also saying that Dan is, or Twitch, is being like hypocritical in terms of banning gambling on the website, but then again signing a business deal with DraftKings. But the thing is, they are being consistent so far, because Dan did not say anything about gambling as the previous clip shows. He was talking about like unregulated gambling, which was the issue for them.
This is some fucking
thunder, but as it stands,
oh man,
it's the plan for heritage.
Yeah, you have to make a movie about this.
And it also gets worse. I don't know if you saw the other site that all the other streamers who were also at the forefront of anti-gambling were all getting sponsorships by. That site ended up scamming people.
Oh, the one that we didn't take it.
Yeah,
the one that declined. Oh my god.
Just remember, SCC was against gambling slots and promoting it to kids before he got a stake sponsorship. Just like, wait, Mizkif got a stake sponsorship?
Yeah, I think I'm sorry, dude. I will not take moral advice from somebody who promotes gambling to children. Okay, I will not take moral advice from somebody who promotes gambling full-time to children.
Okay, so this is like a 4-year-old drama between xQc and a guy called Easy with Aces. He's basically like a smaller streamer that xQc called out for promoting gambling to children. And it was basically just a brain-dead drama from xQc, where xQc thought or claimed that this guy was promoting gambling to children, and it turned out he wasn't, and he was only like streaming to mature audience, and his stream is rated for mature audience.
So I don't know what he's talking about. I'm not gonna get into it. I just thought it was quite rude. Like I'm not gonna fire back, and I don't want to start anything like that. Like I've no interest in that, but my channel is mature audience only. I also don't think like we'd have many underage people that watch our channel. Like I don't think it's the same. Like I don't stream to kids.
So it was basically just a nothing drama, you know? xQc was in the wrong, the other guy was in the right, and that's all. That's it. So it doesn't have anything to do with the current clip or drama surrounding xQc, like talking about Mizkif, because it's still, the point still stands even though he was wrong, that promoting gambling to children is wrong. So I don't get why that's like a reference or a clip showing xQc being hypocritical. Doesn't make any fucking sense, you know? Okay, whoever posted this as proof is fucking brain dead, because he's specifically saying, I'm not gonna take advice from somebody who promotes gambling to children, not gambling in general. And he's not, I don't think he's doing that. He's not, of course he's not. The fact that children are watching him, some of his viewers are children, he does not have anything to do with that. It's on their parents, it's not on him. Watch what your kids are watching, you motherfucker. Just remember that also SC was against gambling. Okay. It's not calling Miz a hypocrite because he was against slots. Mizkif is not like a huge, oh my god, gambling is so bad for the generations of the youth, and like he is not that, man. No one thinks Mizkif is like that. Clearly this guy's fucking brain dead. Mizkif is just like against gambling slots because it's addictive to gamblers, adult gamblers who are addicted, and watching someone else do it is addicting to them. It's like a moral high ground take, which is nice, which is fine. Nothing's wrong with that, but he's not like against anti-gambling streamer and God against all indecent acts of mankind. He's just a guy who say, even I'm gonna show in the next clip, he's gonna say like, oh, everyone has a price and like I had to think hard about declining it or whatever he's gonna say.
Here's the thing. It is so difficult to turn it down. It just fucking is, chat. It doesn't matter how much money you have, you always want more. And to see that money in your fucking face, it is so difficult to turn it down. You gotta understand that it just is. Like, everyone has a price. And I do think that's almost entirely true. I just think almost everyone has a price. As much as they might want to take the moral high ground or not, I think a majority of people have a price. I'll be real with you. Like, I just don't know how people could do it all day. It's so fucking boring to me to do casino slots all day. I just don't get it. I've said the same fucking shit since the beginning. Casino slots is really fucking addicting and is heroin for gambling addicts. It just is. It pays a shit ton of money. It's hard to turn it down. I don't think poker's bad. And I've been saying that since the beginning. I don't think poker's bad. There is a skill to it. The problem with poker, though, we all know, they don't pay. Poker sponsors don't pay. When it comes to xQc doing this and stuff like that, xQc's not an idiot. He knows that it's addicting as shit. But it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, what is there to do? It's allowed on Twitch, and he goes up in viewership. And the thing is, yeah, he's got 2 fucking massively disgusting hate threads on live stream fails right now, but he's at 102,000 viewers right now playing casino slots. A lot of times with these gambling sponsors, you're like, is this really your money? No one knows the contracts. So the whole time you're just confused. Is this really xQc's money? Is this the money from the website? Does it really make a difference if it's the money from the website when it's literally just giving it millions to xQc? What is going on here? So I think it just makes it a lot more confusing and makes people more annoyed. People also believe these websites are rigged. They straight up believe that stake.com gives better odds to people like Trainwrecks and xQc because they're sponsored and they want them to look good. Some of you guys are saying it's the same. Some of you guys saying it is different. I personally do believe it is a little bit different, in my opinion.
I just feel like we shouldn't rely on humans to have the morality that we are looking for. They should not be the ethical person. It should be the platform. The platform is the one that should dictate what is okay and not okay, rather than hoping that thousands and thousands of people will all abide by loose guidelines that we all.
You're putting a carrot in front of 1,000 different streamers and you're expecting no one to go for it. Of course they're gonna go for it. Hey, you want free viewership and tons of money? Yeah, they're gonna go for it. I do think Twitch should do something about this. Because I think in a year from now, you're gonna start seeing so many streamers go to stake.com, chat. It's going to be the year of Gamba. You thought last year was bad? This year's gonna get worse. And I told you why. My offer for Gamba doubled in a half from the last time I got an offer. I think that Twitch should remove the ability to do sponsored hashtag ad. And if they do, I think you'd see a massive difference on this platform. One of my biggest problems I have with this whole gambling thing is this. I know what's gonna happen this next year. You're going to see a lot of your favorite streamers move over to gambling, to the dark side. It's going to happen. The dark side is Canada, because they are offering just so much money nowadays, it's impossible for a lot of people to turn down, especially some of your favorite streamers in the 1 to 5 to 10K category. And just 1 year of this gambling stuff could change their lives and their generational lives. You're going to see a lot of them switch over to Canada.
So yeah, coming back to Mizkif and xQc, like making fun of him. Is Mizkif like hypocritical in terms of like going back on his words? A little bit, because he said like, oh, it's very addicting for people who gamble to watch other people gambling on stream, and it makes them like wanna gamble as well. So yeah, maybe that's a little bit hypocritical, but did he say he's never gonna take a gambling sponsor? No. Did he say he's never gonna like never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around? Did he say like xQc is a bad person for doing that? No. So yeah, it's a mix of both. When X was literally doing the exact same thing a few years ago, not to mention the classic as well, sports betting is worse, when they literally also jump on sports betting anytime something big happens or they're doing. What? Sales of funds is just about anything he can bet on and bets on it. Why do you care, motherfucker? These guys are so salty. Like, Why do you even care? Deprives and lies his stream, can't even keep a good schedule now. Because he takes too much Adderall and stays awake after stream gambling. Okay, man. Bro, these guys are so salty. Like, this is not an argument, brother. Why do you care about his life? It's his life, not yours, motherfucker. Also, sports betting is most done, not worse. Okay, what the fuck? I know that. I wrote that. Yes, sports betting has ruined lots of lives. PLL's imaginable, but guess what? They exist. Okay, shut the fuck up, man. Also, don't forget what he once even apologized for gambling on stream.
Like, what more can I do? What more can I do? You shouldn't gamble on stream. You shouldn't do it. We've known this. I said it.
Oh, what is that?
Don't do it. I'm sorry for doing it. I'm genuinely sorry that I gambled on stream. Okay? I wish you could take it back. I can't. I'm trying to move on. Okay? All I'm trying to do now is at least the people that are going to be called out next, that I'm not lumped with some of the things that they do that I didn't do. Can you at least guys give me that? At least give me the benefit of not looking like the other cocklords. Can I at least have this? If I'm going to get shit on by everybody on the internet, can I at least have the very bottom of the barrel of not lumping me in with everybody? That's all I ask for.
So he changed his mind. One side has the older audience, legal Gamba, short-term sponsor. Other side is young audience, not legal, requires disingenuous loopholes, like moving to another country, long-term sponsor. And last but not least, requires you to brown nose train. What? Brown nose train. Oh, like go inside his ass or something? Train wreck? One side has the older audience. Who? Mizkif has older audience? But the audience is very mid-20s. Since then, I also really think xQc has much of a younger audience either. Young people now watch Kid, Aiden, not xQc or Mizkif. Their viewers are just people who started to watch them in their teens. They don't get new viewers. They don't get new viewers. As is coping about its level of relevancy, I think there are some people here who don't realize the popular streamers posted on us are really not that popular anymore. It's not 2015. We are now old heads who largely stick to the streamers we watched growing up, never venturing much beyond that. Now I personally don't care about watching the latest trendy streamers and being in the know. Just something I noticed. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Why isn't xQc treated like the lol cow he deserves to be? Okay, man. You were just mad about the SA thread. Haha, I got SA victim. What is this? Yeah. He's just mad because him and Trin complained about it on stream and it has zero traction. Literally not a single soul cared about what they had to say because so much is they're falling off. Glad I stopped watching this clown. You can always tell that the stream is going to be a miserable experience whenever he starts randomly ranting about various nitpicky things that go on in his insanely pampered life. Just rants on and on and on, never deviates from the bitch until he makes himself mad at his own thoughts. Bro, these people are hate watching him. What the fuck? I never knew like some people do that. Like some people actually hate watch xQc. Interesting.